Hey guys, how are y'all? Hey Parker. I hope y'all's day's been better than mine. Oh, it's just one of those days, Urban. I've just been, I've been out of work since 1st of August, and it's just frustrating trying to get out there and convince somebody to hire me. It's aggravating. Just one of those days. I hope it does. I mean, I know it will. I know it will. It's just I feel, it's not something, I grew up with traditionalist parents, so I'm supposed to be providing for the family and all that kind of stuff, and I feel I feel inadequate at the moment. I'm having a pity party. Here you go, bud. You need your luggage tag. Don't need your luggage. And it's not like I'm getting any kind of grief from my wife or anything. She's being great. It's all myself. Just and then you do stuff like, okay, I've got some cards. I hear I'm doing some investing in cards. Let's go out and try to sell some of them and see if we can make a little money. And then you go out there and it ends up being $2. It takes more time for me to. It's not worth. It's more than $2 for me to envelope the stuff up and ship it. It is what it is. I'm not hurting for money right now. It's not an issue of that. I got worked out a deal with the company and got something like that going. But it's still I'm on a deadline here. Got to get some stuff rolling, or it will be an issue. Got to dig out my '88 Fleer box and add to the collection. Yeah, I was looking at that pirate shipping thing. I haven't, I don't have anything big that I've been sending out like y'all do on a regular basis. My it's single cards here and there, so I can get away with a couple of stamps getting that stuff going. But I think over time it's gonna start adding up. I'm gonna have to figure out a different way. And when I was doing, hey Breeze, when I was selling some other top stuff, so my handle is hobby searcher, and that's because I hop from hobby to hobby all the time. And this is, I've been in this one for a few months for again, and previous to this, I collected all kinds of stuff, and I had old toys and stuff that I had from when I was a kid that I was getting out of my mom's house, and I started selling that stuff, and I was making some good money off some old stuff like that. And the shipping was pretty easy because I get them in eBay, get them pay shipping. I was taking one of the priority mail small boxes, and everything was great and wonderful. But if you if you don't pay attention to it and this stuff when you're selling stuff, you can get in trouble. Get in trouble quick. I'll see a lot of people doing free shipping out there when they have auctions. I can't do that. I can't absorb that somewhere else. Awesome cause. How long is it? Yeah, Urban, if I get to that point where I'm doing stuff like y'all are doing as far as doing set breaks and all like that, and try to do something that makes sense, I'll let you know. But I'm just not to that point yet. I have thought about doing some kind of auction and all, but at this point, I don't know if I have anything or the participation that would get anything at this point. But I've got a bunch of Hall of Famer cards I could do. Hey, Win, how's it going, buddy? 40 seconds. We'll have to check that out, cause man, this 88 set has a ton of Hall of Famers in it. A ton. I had my stack here from Urban on my desk, and I need to do something with it. Yeah, I do too. I still love this set. I love the red, white, and blue borders on it. Eckersy looks like he had a rough night. Hey, Ricky. Cause I love that kind of stuff. That video I did for my giveaway stuff, I love doing video stuff. When my kids were playing sports, um, I would do the highlight videos of everything, and I love putting that stuff together. And the kids absolutely love. Put it in there with music and everything. I spent way too much time on it, but I love doing it. I love that McGuire card. And then this set is the bane of my existence, as Urban well knows. That 89 Fleer. I've been trying to get that that F face card and trying to get the Randy Johnson air card. And it's like I don't know how many times I've been not suckered in. I do it on my own. I let my emotions take over, and it's like put one more quarter in that slot machine. Let's go. Oh, I know you are. I know you got it. I'm ready for that football to be filled up, Urban. I'm ready to break some of that football. That's going to be fun. How in the world? I know this dude was a knuckleballer. How in the world was he able to play and look that old? Oh, I'm promoting it for you, Urban. I think that's cool. I think the mixed break thing going over multiple years. I think that's a great idea. Oh yeah, I know who Charlie Huff is, but Phil Necro was and Charlie Huff. I don't think he was a knuckleballer. He was a regular pitcher. So I mean that's probably even more impressive. Pulled that Sandy Alomar card out of a Fairfield box. So upper deck, 97 upper deck. I think that's a cool looking card. Wait till your boxes come out. Oh, the herb box, yeah. Subscribe to the herb box. There's Sid Bream, rookie. I think he's still trying to score from second in the '92 National Championship game. Hit in every box. And I was going through these headliner cards that we pulled. I think I've got almost every one of them. I think I may be missing one. 6, 5. I'm missing number 4. I've got all of them but number 4. It's 88 Fleur Breeze. 825 Perez. Sean Dunston rookie card for all you Cubs lovers out there. And another rated rookie, Paul O'Neill. I've got multiples of that. I don't even know what is number 4, Breeze. I was so focused on that mystery box, I didn't care what he was pulling. Mud, you still there? Have you got that one, Mud? Sure. Got that from a hard R auction. Put Baby Acuna right there. Next to Papa Aaron. Urban, have you sold your Bowman Chrome yet? Nine spots. So you've got, hey, Truth, how are you, buddy? So there's 30 teams and you're doing it by three. So only one person is bought into it? That's crazy. So it's 45 for a spot, is that right? Yeah, spot of three teams. And you're going to do random team selection. Man, I can't. Okay. Well, I'm going to get a spot from you. Yeah, Breeze. And you've got this two boxes, isn't it? Don't you have two? Don't you have two boxes of it? It's got the two mini boxes in it. So a total of four mini boxes. So that's I think I saw there's 5 cards a pack, 6 packs a box. So you're looking at 120 cards total with the two boxes. That's pretty good. Right, Cos. I'll check out that intro you have. Yeah, I've been thinking about buying a box of that, and uh, I think I'd rather buy a spot in your break. I think that would be I think that'd be better. I don't want to spend $150 on the box to get a bunch of to get some people I've never heard of. That being said, there's some huge hits in that thing if you look at the checklist. Absolutely huge. There's a Trout autograph in that thing. I don't know if y'all watched Jabs last night, but he pulled a Pete Alonso relic autograph in the thing. They said it was, worth $1,000. No, I'm not doing it just because. I'm doing it to support you and get something in return. It's a win-win, buddy. Urban, did I get these 84s from you? I think I may have. Crap. I get stuff from you and breaks all the time, and I forget which one I get it from. Oh, it's from breaks. Okay. Oh, the original rated rookie. That's right. If I hadn't got that guy from Hard R, I'd get some from that, but I don't know if I'd get one any better than that. Of course, it would be nice to have another one. So Puckett's in there, and Hershizer's in there. Who else is in 85? The McGuire rookie's the big one, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, he doesn't show up until, is it 86? It's 86 traded is his first Topps card, isn't it, bud? Clemens, yeah, I forgot about Clemens. That guy looks like he's about 14. Eric Davis, yeah. If you like Reds, if you like Reds. $10 in channel credit. $10 in channel credit. You need to have one of those frequent buy-in deals, Irvin. Like the credit card companies get points. This is 85. Yeah, this is 85. There's another John Hoover that played with McGuire. Yeah, I was just playing with you. I think it's better to get cool stuff in addition to. Oh, they didn't. Here's Allcan's card. They didn't put Allcan on there. Have y'all seen that Pirate has a autographed Allcan Boyd card? That thing's awesome. Ooh. It's Hershiser rookie. Didn't realize that was in there. There's another Gary Green on the USA team. You did, KB? It's pretty easy, man. Oh, made it to mine. Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Not much happening. Just piddling around. Thanks. Got that in. I just did an 85 Donruss box break and pulled that and got the Hershiser out of it. Couple of Dwight Gooden cards. I did not pull a Clemens out of it though. That was the main one I was trying to get. That one's probably the most expensive in that set. For somebody that's not in the Hall of Fame, he sure does pull in a lot of money for a card. Is he a big Twins fan, KB? Twins fans, do you live in Minnesota or somewhere close? Well, right now, KB, I would trade my weather for yours in a heartbeat. I'd even consider going up there in the snow. It is too freaking hot here in the South. I'm supposed to go to a college. I'm in Alabama, KB. Supposed to go to a college football, first college football game of the year because I haven't been going because it's so freaking hot. And I'm going to go to the first Alabama game Saturday, and it's going to be in the upper 90s again. We're going to set record highs. I'm going to absolutely scorch out there. My seats are in the north end zone, and it's directly in the line of the sun until it goes back down behind the stadium. Northern Arkansas is a high of 68. Wow. Evidently, Arkansas has been pulled into this southeast heat wave. Philly can get pretty hot too. I did a vacation up in Philadelphia one summer, and it was pretty hot. Yeah, I know, Breeze. I don't have anything on Texas weather. All that heat that y'all get, you just send it over here. That's the way it usually happens. I don't have any sympathy for anybody that lives outside of the southeast and Texas when they say it's hot. Houston is the hottest place I think I've ever been in the United States. Houston is sweltering hot. Baton Rouge. Did you like Baton Rouge, SSP? Yeah, don't get me started on global warming. I'm a big believer in cyclical things. Everything's cyclical. is LSU. The reason I asked about grew up there, I wouldn't move back. I'm talking to somebody about a job out there. Of course, my wife says absolutely no moving out there, but I've got to keep my options open. But I haven't really heard good things about it. And the only time I've been through there, I've driven through it once. See you, Ricky. I drove through Baton Rouge going to Lafayette, Louisiana for a track meet one time. I like northern Arkansas. Is where Arkansas State, is that considered North Arkansas? I thought that was. I was up there for a Sun Belt Conference Championship track meet back in the spring, and I really liked that place. I thought that was a cool town. It reminded me a lot of Tuscaloosa. Jonesboro, that's right. Northeast. I like Jonesboro. I thought it was a pretty cool place. Good college town. Okay. Yeah, a lot of kids from my church and parents, for that matter, went to school at Harding in Arkansas. So, Urban, I've been meaning to ask you a question. Um, I'm in when my family and I travel, we do cheesy touristy stuff. And one of the cheesy touristy stuff that we like doing is we like going to the different Hard Rock cafes in the cities that we go to. So it's almost like if the city doesn't have a Hard Rock cafe, we don't want to go. We don't want to go to it, or maybe that's me saying that the kids really don't care. Um, is the one at Niagara Falls still open? I know they've been closing a lot of them. I know there's one in Toronto, but I think there's also one supposed to be in Niagara Falls. Oh, okay, so there's actually a Hard Rock casino there. So my wife and I stayed at the Hard Rock casino in Las Vegas, and that place was absolutely awesome. The memorabilia in that place, it was unreal. Yeah, I'd like to go to Niagara Falls just to see the falls and check one off my list there. But my wife has no desire to go there, so I got to convince her to go. Oh well, everything's a little bigger in Vegas. The Vegas one was really cool. So yeah, that's a cheesy thing my family and I do. And it's not like we go there and buy the T-shirts or anything. It's just like we like to go there and see the memorabilia and hey, breaks, see the memorabilia and everything. Breaks has some heat out where he lives, but it's a dry heat. Late. I didn't know you had to be on time for anything, buddy. I'm the mid afternoon appetizer before everybody goes to dinner. That's what I am. Really? Well, it's not where I am, buddy. Or mud either. Mud's in the middle of this mess too. And pirate. Never been to Arizona. I've never flown over it multiple times, but I've never been there. I may have said breeze, but I wasn't calling you breeze. Yeah, mine doesn't either. I used to be a runner, and I'd get out in the middle of this mess and run until my knees and everything gave out. But it's brutal. Cool and breezy. What are we searching? Yeah, we need answers. We need answers to lost questions, breaks. Especially me. I got on here for y'all to cheer me up. Anybody Yankees fans know who Elston Howard is? Meaning of cards. That's probably one of my favorites right now. It's got some beat up corners, but I just love the color. I love the color in that card. That's my first Hank Aaron card. Got my first Gibson put next to my other Gibson that Urban gave me. All right, Urban. See you, buddy. I'm the house husband now, so I get to cook. So I've picked up some steaks to grill tonight. So yeah, breaks. Can add that Sandberg I got off your channel last night to my Donruss version. Don't think I have a Tops version. That Fleer looked good. Urban is feed surfing. I mean, breaks is feed surfing. Surfing. What is Jabs doing tonight? Soccer practice. All right. My dog, you know what? Jabs is breaking tonight. He's not doing that that heritage version of the minors, is he? I thought that was tomorrow night. I could be wrong though. He's still doing Bowman, so he's still, oh, the HTA. Okay. The 3 card pack. Well, he usually is. He usually has something. He usually has something up. CSSP. Big Country's wheelhouse. I usually don't watch him live. I usually watch his videos and fast forward through them or something. I was interested in seeing the hits on the Bowman Chrome. Really, one big one that I saw. That was that Pete Alonso. You had outbreaks. Have fun at soccer practice. I like watching his flea market videos too, because I just wish we had something like that around here. 2015 Bowman cards. I don't know. Probably have some in some stacks somewhere. Nothing of significance. Who are you looking for, Big Country? Any of them. The only 2015 Bowman cards I would have would be something I got out of a Fairfield box. And they'd be sitting in a prospect stack somewhere. So, Mud Dog, have you been able to do any of your decal stuff today? Is that picking up? So, who would your clientele be, Mud? What is your target? What is your target audience that you're trying to get to? Just somebody's trying to do stuff to their vehicles or logos or stuff like that. Local people. Do stuff for boats and stuff like that. Mud Dog decals. Grab that link. Well, I'll share your page on Facebook because there's a lot of lakes around here, and I'm sure there's a lot of people want stuff like that. If I had a truck, I would. You think you could make yourself do put on Alabama logos and Yankees logos on cars? Have to hold your nose up when you're doing that UGA and Bama stuff, right? And Tennessee for that matter. I saw a thing today said Tennessee tickets are so cheap that you can pay $75, stand on the sideline by the coach and call plays. I think they're giving a discount now, Breeze, since Florida blew them out last week. That's a cool Facebook site you got there, Mud. That's neat. Well, outside of the SEC, Clemson, Ohio State are really the only ones that have a shot, in my opinion. Clemson's tough. They whipped our ass. I'm 52 as well, Breeze, and I've lived 52 years of my life in SEC territory as well. People outside of this area just don't understand the importance of football in people's lives. Not that that's right or anything, but they just don't understand the importance of it. People eat and breathe that stuff around here. A&M's kind of underachieved this year. I thought they were going to be a little better. Of course, when we go out there, I think it's maybe next week. When we go out there, they'll play their best game that they played all year. Everybody always plays us tough. Everybody's quarterbacks just go out of their minds playing against us. Pirate. Speaking of SEC territory, Pirate is from SEC territory too. Well, yeah, they always, their offense always looks good the first of the season. They do look better, yes. So we'll see how they do a little bit later. When they play Auburn, I can give you a gauge on how good LSU is after they play Auburn. Yeah, Patreon Pirates around that gray area dealing with Florida State and all that mess. Hey George, my opinion, Florida State needs to be in the SEC too, but Florida vetoed that when expansion was going on. So Mud, is Acuna going to get his 40 stolen bases? How many games we have left in the regular season? He's been tailing off a little bit. He didn't get his 40 home runs though. All right, guys, I think I'm going to sign off. Go cook a little dinner, and I'll catch y'all a little later on whoever's live. I'll be surfing tonight. I know, Pirate. Sorry about that. I was trying to jump on yours earlier, and you was having a little streaming problems. So sorry about that. We'll talk to you later.